Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Amanda Rose, and if you're a returning friend, I hope you're having a great day. So in today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys my top 13, I know it's random, ways to gain 1,000 subscribers. And I'm also going to be telling you guys why I started YouTube. I never did a video starting out. I just kind of went straight into it and with literally no explanation. But before we do get started, please subscribe to my channel for makeup and lifestyle. I will put my socials right up here. I do have an Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I do upload videos every Thursday and Sunday. And don't forget to click the post notification bell just to be notified when my videos do go live. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. A lot of these tips are going to be, they're going to sound very cliche. I struggled for a while and I thought that I did everything that I could. So when I tell you that these things work, they do work. Okay, so we're gonna start with just start your channel. It doesn't matter what Sally, Bob, and Joe think about your channel. It just really doesn't matter. One, are they living your life? Two, what good are they doing for your life? When I first started watching YouTube, it was probably 2011. I legit started watching YouTube because I wanted to learn how to crochet. My grandma did teach me at a young age, but you know, my attention span was like this. And then all of a sudden, I remember, seeing Carly Bible and Amanda Enzing. I remember seeing Candy Johnson. And when I saw these girls doing that, I was like, I can do that too. But I just never really went ahead with it. I made up excuses. I'm pregnant, I'm about to have a baby, I won't have any time, I don't have the right equipment. In hindsight, I really wish that I would have started back then. Just imagine where I'd be at now, 7 years later, you know what I mean? But I mean, it is what it is. I feel like timing is everything. Utilize all of your social medias. If you have a Facebook, an Instagram, a Twitter, a TikTok, I don't know how you would utilize that. I don't do TikTok. I'm too old for that. Share your stuff on social media. Again, don't care what people say. Ask your family if they can share it. Ask your friends if they can share it. Ask your coworkers if they can share it. You really don't know how far a video will go when someone shares it. Like, if people are really interested, it'll just keep going and going and going. Make sure that you post stuff on your stories, like just get it out there. It is kind of spamming people, but I mean, in reality, you're really trying to sell yourself. If you just let your content sit there, it's more than likely not going to be seen as much as it would be if you were to utilize your social medias and ask people to share your stuff and sell yourself. That's pretty much what I had to do when I was working retail. Not only did I have to sell a product, I had to sell myself to the customer so that I could get personal trade with them so that they would keep coming back to me. Another thing that a customer had told me one time, because I was not following up with him and stuff like that, there are multiple reasons why I didn't, but he brought up a really good quote that I will never forget, and it is, closed mouths don't get fed. That's kind of in the same realm of not sharing your stuff, not telling people about your stuff. If you don't tell people about your stuff, they're not gonna see it. Watching other YouTubers, watching your favorite YouTubers, watching people that are in the same niche as you, watch what they're doing, see how they're editing, see how they're speaking, their verbiage, what they're using, and how they do things. Don't just copy someone, just make sure that you are original. And the next thing are thumbnails. At first, I didn't really think that thumbnails were a big deal, but as I started going through my feed the other day, I was like, some thumbnails are really eye-catching and some of them are not so much. It kind of gives you a little bit of a preview of what you're going to be watching, so you can put words on it with a backlit, like a shadow. I would definitely suggest putting a pop of color in there, maybe not too much, but definitely a pop of color to make it stand out from the rest. Really studying what other people are doing. You want a viewer to be able to click without even thinking. The next thing that I would suggest is supporting other YouTubers. So you will get a lot of YouTubers that comment in your comment section and they will comment something relevant to your video, and then they would say, I would love it if we could support each other. And if you do decide to support that YouTuber, please make sure that you do support them. I am guilty of it. I'm a mom. I have so much stuff I have to do. I do fall behind on watching other people's stuff, but when I do go back and watch their content. I watch them like 2 or 3, maybe even more in one sitting. More than likely, if you do all those things, that person will do that back. It's kind of like that I scratch your back, you scratch mine. You can go out and get your subs by, you know, going to someone else's page and watching their video, commenting on it. Again, something that is relevant. One thing that I wouldn't suggest though is going out and spamming a whole bunch of people and not even watching their video and ruining their retention and saying, hey, great video, let's support each other, or I just subbed to you, support back. To me personally, when that does happen to me, I don't even sub. I just say thank you so much for watching, and that's it, and I expect that sub to fall off. Just save yourself from stress and let it go. But yeah, I wouldn't spam people because 1, that's tacky, and 2, people just don't like that. They just don't. So if you're doing that, please don't do that because it's kind of annoying. And then the next thing that I would suggest is collabing with another YouTuber. This definitely helps with growth. I have done 3 or 4 collabs, I think, or even just mentioning someone in your videos or having someone mention you in their videos and leaving it in the description box. You can collab on the same niche that you have or whatever have you. It doesn't really matter. It definitely gets you subscribers because your subscribers trust you, your opinion, and who you watch. If they love you enough, they're gonna go to that other person's channel and subscribe to them and watch them as well. The next thing, this is very important to me that I have noticed. It may not be important to other people, but it's very, very important to me. Commenting. You comment on someone else's video, make sure that it is relevant to the video. Make sure that it is personal. And also, when someone else comments on your video, make sure that you comment back. I feel like if you just heart it, it's not that it's rude. It's just like, oh, okay. It's just kind of like when you don't answer someone's text and you just thumbs it up on the iPhone, when you just thumbs up the text and that's it. I kind of feel like it's like that. I'm that type of person that if someone texts me, I text them back right away or within like a day. Make them feel like they're at your house, because if you do that, they're gonna want to keep coming back. They're gonna want to keep commenting, and they're gonna tell their friends about this YouTuber who's really cool and down to earth. Their friends are going to tell their friends, and their friends are going to tell their friends, and it's just going to keep going and going and going. This one is very cliche, but I 100% agree with it. Be yourself. You need to be yourself when you're doing YouTube videos. When I first started out, I was very quiet. I was awkward. I'm still awkward. I was more awkward than usual. I didn't know what to do with my hands. I didn't know what to say or what to do. And yeah, I just wasn't myself, my usual hands everywhere type self. Just know that there is a market for you. There is a market for a Tati, a Jeffree Star, a Candy Johnson, a Jaclyn Hill. There's a market for everyone. So you don't have to imitate another person just to get subscribers. People will appreciate you for you. Okay, so the next thing that I would suggest is kind of finding a niche. So when I first started my YouTube channel, I did makeup, clean with me, bake with me, vlogs, and vlogs just weren't for me. Clean with me just weren't for me. And I just stuck with makeup. I do some tags, but find your niche, find what works for you, find out what you love to do. Don't just do it for the views. I mean, if you want to do it for the views, do it for the views. I would definitely say find your niche, find what you love to do, and go on from there. And then the next thing that I would suggest to you guys is finding a YouTube support group. So I have been a part of a few support groups. I have been a part of one on Instagram and Facebook. The first one that I was a part of, or that I am a part of right now, is on Instagram. You ladies or whoever groups together and you guys let each other know when your videos are going live, and then you guys go support each other. I feel like the one that really helped me a lot in like the last month, it's mind-blowing actually. I just have to say before I do mention this, and thank you, Jen, for saying this in your video, because if it wasn't for your video, then I wouldn't have found this. I could have grown my subs so much faster doing it this way. It just kind of went over my head. I didn't really think about it, but I did join a YouTube support group on Facebook. I cannot tell tell you guys, how fast my subs grew when I joined a support YouTube group on Facebook. These people stay subbed, they watch all of your videos. Like, it is legit. I would definitely suggest looking up a YouTube support group on Facebook and starting one on Instagram. Those are really, really helpful. And then the last thing, so cliche, you guys, consistency is key. My friend actually brought it up to me literally this morning, and she explained it the best way, like even better than I could have ever thought. It literally didn't even run through my mind. Let's say, for example, you're at work all day and you had a rough day, or not, you're just tired. You want to go home. You want to sit down, cuddle up on the couch and watch your favorite TV shows. Those TV shows are consistent. They are on at a certain time. They are on a certain day. And YouTube is kind of like that. Your viewer is coming to your channel to watch your content, and they keep coming back because they're interested in your content. You want your viewer to know when to come back to your channel and to know when to expect your content. If you upload your content sporadically, they're not going to know when you upload, so there's a good chance that they may not come back. Or maybe they will, who knows? So yes, guys, as cliche as it sounds, consistency is key. Now I'm going to get into the reason why I started YouTube. I'm going to try to make this as fast as possible. The reason why I started YouTube was for me. I have been a part-time stay-at-home mom. I have worked part-time and have been a stay-at-home mom, if you can even call that. I was kind of a working mom, but kind of not. And now I'm a stay-at-home mom 100%. We moved out of state. I don't have any family here. You know, in order for me to get away and have my own thing, I wanted to start my own YouTube channel. I could have started it a long time ago, but I didn't because I cared about what people said and what they thought. I feel like everything happens for a reason. Like I said, there's a time and place, and maybe in the past I just wasn't ready as a person and I needed to do more growing. I needed kind of I don't know how to put this, not a purpose, because I do have a purpose, but I wanted to put forth a purpose to something else, if that makes sense. I wanted to have a hobby and something for me instead of just cooking and cleaning and wiping butts and grocery shopping and taking care of appointments and driving people around. I wanted something else other than that. I also love to share my knowledge with people. I have always been this way. Call it a blabbermouth, call it someone who talks too much. That is me. I love sharing my knowledge with people. If you do have any questions and you DM me on Instagram or Facebook, or you text me and you have a question about something, whether it be YouTube related or not, I'm gonna answer back and I'm gonna let you guys know what I know because I love sharing my knowledge. I also love a challenge. If you tell me that I can't do something, I'm gonna do it. If you tell me I'm not gonna like something, I'm gonna do it. So that is all motivation to me. It is a challenge. I love trying new trends. I love trying new things. If I haven't done a smoky eye before, if I haven't done a super bright eye before, I'm gonna do it. Even if I suck at it, you don't know if you don't try. So for you guys that are the naysayers and saying that I can't do anything, thank you, because you guys got me here. And then the last thing that I want to say, another reason why I wanted to start my YouTube channel was to connect with people. I say this all the time. I want to be able to connect with people that love the same stuff just as much as I do. I have never met anyone ever that has loved makeup as much as I do. And I have met some really cool people, some really close friends now. You guys know who you are. Women in your 30s, 40s, 50s, however old you are, that it is never too late to play with makeup. It is always a good time. It's always fun. Just do it. Just play with it. Who cares what other people say? Who cares what the norm is? I mean, who wants to be normal? I know I don't. For my supporters, for my friends on YouTube, I just want to say thank you guys so much for your support. I say this all the time, but thank you so much for all of your guys' support. I really appreciate you guys. I love you guys so much. I am so proud of every single one of you. You guys are putting yourself out there. You guys are working your butts off. I don't think people really know how hard it is to be a YouTuber and all of the work that we do put into this. I am always rooting for you, even if I am not there for like a week or a couple weeks. I love seeing people succeed. I never want anyone to fail. If someone started YouTube 2 months ago and they're already at like 3,000 subscribers, like good for them, man. Like for real, good for them. I want to see everyone succeed. I want to see everyone happy. I just want world peace. Does anyone agree? That is it for me. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you do want to see anything else on how I edit a video, how I do a thumbnail, how I just anything YouTube, maybe I'll just do a dedicated video to that. I'm not quite sure. Just let me know in the comment section down below. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.